Good morning, my name is Schmidt. I'm the founder and CEO of the Peer Network. I'm a certified peer, so I'm someone who has lived experience with mental health and substance use. I'm in long-term recovery and I've been trained to provide support to others going through similar situations. Right. Oh. One second. So the behavioral health crisis costs employers in the U.S. over $213 billion a year in lost productivity and turnover. And the World Health Organization estimates it costs the global economy $1 trillion each year for untreated mental health. And the biggest issue is that 167 million Americans, so that's nearly half, live in a behavioral health workforce shortage area. And of those individuals that need support, 60% say that stigma is the one thing that keeps them from seeking it. So the solution. So certified peers are the third largest behavioral health workforce in the US. There's over 100,000 certified peers, just past clinical psychologists. So our platform is really the digital front door to that workforce. The problem is now peers operate in siloed community organizations, and there's no streamlined way to get frictionless support. So we've built a scalable, accessible telehealth platform that provides measurable impact for insurers and employers to access this workforce. And yet, peer support, the most accessible, stigma-free form of behavioral health care, has no digital delivery infrastructure until now. So what is peer support? So kind of touched on it. It's support delivered by individuals who have lived experience with mental health or substance use. So they've been through it. They provide non-clinical evidence-based support to people going through similar situations. The key factors there are peers are certified, so there's billing codes for commercial insurance, Medicaid, Medicare. It's a reimbursable service. There's trust. There's instant trust because you're talking to somebody who's been there. There's no judgment. And the results. There's research that shows that peer support is just on par with clinical care when it comes to outcomes. And it's affordable. It's about half the cost of traditional clinical therapy. So our platform, won't go through all these, but at its core, it's a centralized platform that allows people to access peer support. And it also allows peers to reduce the administrative burden of delivering those services. So think of like note-taking, billing, supervision, all those things are built into our platform. So the market opportunity is huge. The total accessible market's about $7.25 billion. It's actually growing by 20%. The compounded annual growth rate is 20% for telehealth behavioral health. And so it's estimated to be $35 billion by 2035. So it's a significant increase. And we think we can get about 318 million of that for our obtainable market. So our traction right now, we're in network with Aetna in Missouri. In Kansas, we're the only peer support provider in network on the commercial side with Aetna. We have a contract with the Teamsters here in St. Louis for 2,000 members, so that's a per member per month model. And we are also part of this year's Arch Grants cohort. So competition, again, I won't run through all this. The core differentiator for us is we have commercial insurance traction, and a lot of our competitors focus on youth mental health, or they say they provide peer support, but you look kind of under the covers and it's not the rigorous standards that are needed to work with commercial payers and things like that. So these companies have raised significant amount of money, and we're asking for a $2 million seed round. So our go-to-market strategy, really I'll just focus on where we're at now. We're really focused on labor unions and employers. So it direct as an employee benefit to employers and labor unions, so a mental well-being benefit. Most of that's led by myself. We just hired a salesperson, so it's warm introductions, getting champion buy-ins at those organizations. And as we scale, we focus on larger commercial insurers and eventually Medicaid, Medicare, because it is a reimbursable service. This one's a little hard to read, so I'll breeze through it, but employers and unions is an employee well-being benefit. It's a per member per month model. So think like if you have 1,000 members, you pay a set rate. It includes those members and their dependents. On the commercial insurance, right now it's a fee-for-service model, meaning we bill for the services we provide. So if we're not providing services, we're not billing for those services. We do offer self-pay, so anyone can come to our platform and pay with a credit card. They can use an HSA or FSA pre-tax dollar spending account to pay for those services, and eventually Medicaid. So this is a look at our founding team. It's really myself. I am a certified peer, like I mentioned in the beginning, so I have lived experience. I've worked as a peer. I'm a licensed master social worker. You know, I lost my father to alcoholism as well. So this is like really important to me, and I've seen firsthand the benefits of what peer support can do. Steven, our CTO, his background's healthcare startups. He's had a few exits in the past, so HIPAA compliance, security, building scalable infrastructure is kind of his wheelhouse. Product roadmap. So again, I won't go through all these, but really what we're focused on this quarter is wrapping up our AI transcription to session notes. So recording the conversations, exporting it into a note template that we've built so we can track progress over time with the clients we serve. We're launching a mobile app in May. That should be wrapped up as long as with improving our peer matching algorithm. And one thing on that, so we're part of NVIDIA's Inception program and AWS's startup program, which has funded a lot of our cloud credits, so we haven't had to burn any cash so far on building our infrastructure. These are financial projections. I'll kind of skip through that. Really what we're asking is, we're in a price seed round. We're looking to raise $2 million. We're seeking a lead investor, and we're really looking to close in Q2 of 2026. And the use of funds highlighted here, it's really to expand our team in the behavioral health space. You really need kind of a deep bench of people to help you go to those large payers, go to those large employers to get those contracts. And so that's what we're really focused on. And I just want to thank everyone for the time today. My contact information's here. Happy to answer any questions.